Oh no. What is going on with Yuzuriha? Damn it, fuck. My video's fucked too. Oh well. It is what it is. My video's all messed up now. But let's just get on with the show. Let's just get on with the show about Yuzuriha and why she is cooked. Here you can see she actually tried saving Gabimaru against the fucking Tenzin. She knows better than to stick her neck out. But because she stuck her neck out, decided to help Gabimaru, now she received a pretty, I'd say a pretty fatal injury. You can see here, as the video progresses, she's bleeding out. Like, that's a shitload of blood. I'm sure as a shinobi, she can figure out how to stop the blood from gushing out like a motherfucker, like a waterfall. Yeah, you can see here, like, this is, to me, is a fatal wound right here. You know, shinobis are not even supposed to be out in the open fighting like this. They're supposed to be concealed, hidden, you know, and preserving their energy. But of course, with the Tencent, they really have no choice but to put themselves out there and make risks. You know, take risks as you know, just to survive. Yeah, and then you can see here, she's like, damn, it's too powerful. I think she's cooked, man. I think we're seeing the end of Yuzuriha for her kindness. You know, she usually is not this giving. She usually is not this kind. They even did a flashback reiterating that. You know, they're like, you know, it was a flashback between her and Gabimaru saying, oh yeah, I'm only gonna, you know, I'm not gonna protect you. I'm not gonna risk my life for you. I'm gonna protect myself and run away if shit hits the fan. And of course, you know, Gabimaru was like, yeah, of course, same here, man. I'm not gonna put myself out there for you to save you. But of course, you know, things are not always as what they seem. Right here, Yuzuriha decided to protect Gabimaru. Oh, yeah, this is the conversation they had. And then so that ended up being her downfall, in my opinion. But we'll see though. Even here, Gabimaru said the same shit, but he put himself at risk for Yuzuriha. And the Tenzin, like, this is what I like about this Tenzin right here. This Tenzin, he was like, all right, man, that's enough. No more bullshit. I'm gonna kill you. Like, it's just great to see this, because a lot of times you see the boss, you know, they want to keep him around, they want to keep him alive, but he made an executive decision to be like, you know what, I'm gonna kill you. You're just too rowdy. You're just too much energy. You're just too much for this ritual. And then so he's like, fuck it, and just decided to kill off Gabimaru. But what is up with the other dude? You know, the other dude that transformed into like the flower and shit. I forgot what his name. The dude with the scars. I'm thinking maybe Gabimaru is gonna choose that path as well and perpetually save them. I don't know what the word perpetually means, but sounds cool. I think that's gonna be the key here. I think Gabimaru is gonna have to do it, or Yuzuriha is gonna have to do it to defeat this other Tenzin and his transformation. But yeah, man, I think Yuzuriha's cooked if Gabimaru just doesn't go full Super Saiyan. Of course, they are the main characters, so I do expect at least Gabimaru to survive. But damn, I think, yeah, I think if Yuzuriha sticking out her neck like this, I think, R.I.P. That's all I gotta say. You know, she's such a great character, man. She's my favorite character in the whole anime, and I really hope she does survive this.